If you have Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising sign, this is a bit of a reading for you for the rest of the month of September. I'm doing things slightly differently this time, so what I'm looking at today for you is your overall sense of joy, and flowing from that for the rest of the month, the energies around love and abundance. Abundance, love and joy, imagine that. So that's what we're doing. I have the belief that all good things flow when we are in joy. So joy is just that state of flow, of loving life, of being grateful. It's all of those beautiful sentiments that open you up. Now, not surprisingly, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this month, your passage to joy is all about really shining that heart light. So, it always is, but there is special emphasis on that for the rest of this month. Now, you might need to get grounded because opening up your heart space more than it has ever been open before is going to leave you feeling a little bit fragile and vulnerable and maybe a bit defensive. So do get grounded and release any negativity that you're feeling, any defense mechanisms, release them to the earth. Pretend you're a big tree with your roots way, way down in the earth, nice and solid, and just send any fears down into the earth. And you can also turn your fear into excitement and anticipation with a bit of reframing. That could be worth trying too, because look, this energy of transformation, of metamorphosis is gaining momentum. So things are picking up speed this month. You are really shining that bright heart light more than ever. And as I say, there may just be a few speed wobbles along the way, but don't let that slow you down. So that's your overall kind of key to unlocking the maximum joy at the moment, and that is going to help your abundance and your love. So let's grab some cards and see what the influence is around your abundance, your work, your finances, income, and just your sense of financial stability, practical stability. What does the universe most want you to know for the rest of the month? Well, you are sitting pretty. You are feeling very emotionally fulfilled in your finances, in your practical matters. You may just have had a wish come true. There may have been some gift you've been given or some new career sort of opportunity that's just cropped up. But you look at this guy. He's looking pretty smug there. He's feeling emotionally very satisfied. Now, there may be a decision that you have to make regarding your finances that maybe you're a bit uncertain of which way to proceed, because that blindfold and the block is sort of like you're not really wanting to look at a financial matter or an abundance issue. Maybe you know that there's a block to something. Now, you've got a really good omen here for your finances. 9 of Pentacles. So this is someone who has everything they could possibly want. Well, they've got almost everything. They're just missing that one last pentacle. So this is the single person happily alone in their garden with everything they could want. The only real thing missing is someone to share it with. So someone who brings their pentacle along to the party to complete the set. So this tells me that financially and in terms of abundance, in terms of work and career, you are on a path to this great abundance. And you're in such a great emotional position in which to do it. I'm really unsure why this doubt and this sort of indecision is here. So let's take a look at that. What is behind this indecision here? Please clarify. Oh gosh, we've got all these cards out. Okay, so you might have to leave something behind and move to calmer waters. It might mean saying goodbye. 3 cards, all kind of saying the same thing. Heartbreak, separation, moving on to somewhere a bit less turbulent, and leaving things that no longer suit you in the past. So maybe you realize the time has come to find another job, to get different clients, whatever it is financially, you are in a great position to do it. Emotionally, you're ready to move on. And this is what lies ahead for you, all of this wealth. If you are kind of feeling like you need to strike out on your own from a business partner, I mean, this really is the indication that the time has come to part ways and to just go it alone in a way. All right, one more card there to sum this up. In fact, I'm going to go for your career and finances. Yeah, so look, couldn't be clearer. Saying goodbye to something. This is the end of the road for something, but you are emotionally, you are ready to do it. You just have to drop the hammer. You have to take the blindfold off, get up and go, okay, I'm sorry, this is where this ends. And fishing pole is all about self-reliance. What did I say? It's about striking out on your own. It is very much this card where you don't need anyone else. You can get by on your own. You've got your fishing pole, you've got your bait, you know what you're doing in terms of fishing in the river, and there is nothing you really need from anyone else at this point. Okay, so advice financially, I think we've got it. I want to see what the astrology cards have to say. For your finances, for work, for abundance. Okay, well there might be a bit of drama here. Drama and rebellion. Look at those keywords there. Okay, so Mercury in the 5th house. You might have to do a bit of talking. It might be a bit Leo flavored, like, I'm sorry, this does not suit me. Putting yourself first. 5th house is also creative matters, the Leo house. So there might be a creative difference that you've come up against that you are no longer going to tolerate. But this does really feel like me. I'm sorry, it's my turn. This isn't working for me. Goodbye. And rebellion, it could actually upset your group. Aquarius and the 11th house is all about the groups that you work within, your wider community. And Mars here could be a bit of anger, could be a bit of division. It is actually standing up for yourself and saying, I want to do things differently. I want to do things my way. I've got a better idea of how to serve humanity. And it's not conforming to whatever the group currently thinks. It is different thinking, and so there could be, could get a little bit, I don't know if it's going to be fully argumentative, but it really is about you finding the impetus here to stop being frozen and actually to move forward, doing things your way. So that is your finances. Okay, now for romance, love, relationships, all kinds of relationships. So it is kind of broader love. Could be family, could be friends, but it could be the one-on-one romantic partner. Or if you're single and looking for love, that is what this topic is about. What does the universe want you to know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, for the rest of the month of September? Okay, so there seems to have been a saying goodbye to someone or something, a disappointment here perhaps. Something didn't work out, and this feels like it's moving off though. It feels a little bit like you've already kind of processed most of this, because what is right here for you now and ahead are 2 3s, and these are both of abundance and receiving. So there is good emotional stuff romantically or just broader terms of love coming for you this month. There could be an overseas component to this. This is waiting for your ships to come in and knowing that they're just about here because you've done all the right things, you've done the good work. So this is expecting emotional rewards. And the Empress here, of course, whether you're masculine or feminine, is a very abundant, attractive energy that just has people flocking to the yard, essentially, but without having to do much in the way of effort. It is supremely abundant, supremely attractive. So you have no shortage here of an outpouring of love or an attraction of love to you that is really going to send these sort of sad feelings away. So what does the universe want you to know about that for the rest of this month? Okay, so there is rebuilding and healing after separation or pain or heartbreak. And the energy around you looks to be taking things slowly and evaluating them. So don't rush into anything here in your desire to kind of get over heartbreak by filling your life with somebody new, because this page is really examining this opportunity, because there are opportunities in love. You are going to be attracting a lot. You may even attract 3 different opportunities here, because the 3 came out twice. It feels quite a meaningful number here. In fact, this is also a 3, so that is interesting. Just you might have a lot of options on your plate, so evaluate them all carefully. Give them all the time of day to show themselves to you, and don't rush into anything. So this is really taking a nice slow look at all of the options in front of you and make sure you've got the right ones coming to you, because we've got the Flamingos card here, and that is the Soulmates card. This is the most beautiful romantic card of finding the right person. Dating, attraction, alluring, it factor, two of a kind. So that is what is out there for you. It is just a matter of picking the right person, I guess. And don't stay too sealed off in your castle. Don't keep your defences so high that nobody can cross that moat. Put your drawbridge down for the right person, or get to know everybody while they're on the other side of that moat, and then let the right one in, as they say. So what's going to help you? Saturn again. This is the planet of moving very slowly but surely and making the right choices in the 7th house of partnerships. I mean, what a beautiful position that is. Now, Saturn can bring an end to things that are not working, because it really shows all the cracks and puts them under pressure, and see what can hold and what will not hold. And when Saturn is through the 7th house, the Libra house, that's when all the relationships come under a stress test. So that could be what precipitates this feeling of, emptiness, sadness, that things are finished, and the strife, the separation, and the moving on. But there is an element of excitement here. And this is the 3rd house of messages, communication, meeting people, meeting new people in your neighborhood. Mercury is all about chatting. You can see the word there is excitement. So there is just a lot of mingling to be done while you evaluate. So don't be in a rush, but do get out and about, meet a lot of people, chat to a lot of people, and just see who's around. That seems to be the flavour of the advice for you for all your love relationships at the moment. And maybe if you need counselling, do go and seek counselling. Mercury, 3rd house, it's all about communication. And if you are having trouble in your relationship, then talking is definitely, and communicating is definitely the key here. Okay, that was love. Okay, finally, before I recap and look back to where we started from for the sort of overall kind of joyful spirit of the rest of the month, I'm giving the cards an opportunity for no topic, a wild card if you like. What does the universe want to tell you without me prescribing the topic? Okay, so your boundaries are high. And when you are evaluating, this card came out again. So when you are looking and surveying your options, don't fear the worst. Your fears might get the best of you here. So that is another good reason to take your time, because your boundaries are really high. So you're going to have to relax the crack a little bit this month, for the rest of the month, to give yourself the best chance at evaluating these right. You don't want to overlook a gem, a diamond, because of your fears. So let's go back to the beginning. You are in the middle of big change, metamorphosis. So remember that things are moving, which is great. You are changing, you are growing, and the energy is gaining momentum, and that's where you could get the speed wobbles. So you are being asked to slow down, and part of that is getting grounded, staying grounded. Saturn is very grounding energy, so he's the headmaster planet, and you want to release any negativity that you are holding in your own psyche, because only you can keep yourself chained to the devil of your fears. It is scary to change your behaviors, change your habits, change your attitudes, but you can do it. I am doing it. It is scary. Being grounded and releasing negativity is definitely one way to do it. Remember, you are opening your heart. You are letting that light shine out so that it can attract, like the Empress, all of the good things to you, but you don't want to scare someone off by being too closed, by being negative, by living in your fearful space. So that is the message for you, my darlings, for the rest of September. I really hope that helps. If you'd like a personal reading, you know what to do. Visit my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the rest of September and beyond.